Recar Residences in SENTUL, developed by Fajar Baru. So one of the most signature things, the selling point here is the 200 meter to MRT station, links you directly KLCC, TRX, 3 or 4 stations to KLCC and TRX. Chances is no more blocking views because all these are landed houses, right? All landed houses over here. This is the Ibu Pejabat SENTUL, Pejabat Police. So very good view, right, for this unit. Looking at that direction is pretty nice, but once you zoom down a little bit, you pan out a little bit, you can see that's the old apartments over here. Yeah, so if you are at the pool level, probably you see something like this. It's pretty cool, right? So you have the cafes over here, then playgrounds over here where your children can play around here, and then they provide artificial grass so that if you fall down it doesn't hit so much. And of course your BBQ pit over here for barbecue. So there's 2, and then I believe there's like a small gardens over here. Have the pool bench over here, entire pool over here. There's like YTL properties, the signature design. Give you a better view over here. Wow. This is the pool, children's pool. It's a shallow place. It is situated in SENTUL or Jalan Ipoh. It's a very mature place. It's already a mature place, so there's a lot of like surrounding areas. You can see a lot of house supplier, home furnishing supplier like bathroom fittings and stuff, right? So you can conveniently visit these shops to shop for your furnishing of your units in Recar. This is the main entrance. You enter here, of course you exit here, you walk over this side, then this is the area of the MRT station. So it's very near. So coming up from KL area, right, you use this like Jalan Ipoh, you turn inside here, you have to do a U-turn over here. Do a U-turn over here, then immediately you need to like cut inside here. So the U-turn over here, you have to wait for like no cars first, then you make a U-turn so that you can actually cut over here. Then of course if you're coming from SENTUL side, then no need to U-turn lah, of course. Just come over, then just turn in here. So this place is like really old. Only three condos, Recar, Court and the Birch. The newer ones, like the previous completed ones, are the YTL ones, is inside SENTUL, new condo. So opposite is KLH, that one is Viva. The MRT station is just right in front of Viva. That one should be Riverview. And of course that one is a Royal Domain. Royal Domain, that means that one is a Maylands condo, Hartamas area. Conditions is improved, has improved since last time when we visit the sales gallery. This area is like not nice. So from here you can come out, go straight to that area, or you can go to the back road. Another entrance or exit from the back side. So this is the water features. Looks normal, nothing to be shouted about. Landscaping just decent. Need some housekeeping in terms of the grass. And then towards this side. So this side is the main entrance there where we actually entered just now. So the development here is consists about 483 or 473 units, total units, ranging from 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 2+1. And I remember there is like dual key units. Dual key units, that means you can actually rent out the other side, or you can rent out both sides to hit the highest rental, or you actually can stay both sides. You stay one side, your in-laws stay the other side. In this area, the closest to MRT is Recar. Second would be the Birch. Third would be the Court 28, because Court 28 is literally just next to the Birch. So it's like not much of difference. Of course, the neighborhood here is nothing fancy about. It's not sexy. Most of it is already quite old apartments because this area is quite mature. So similarly, like Tuan Residence, the Bush, and also Court 28, right, which we have reviewed before, the neighborhood is very mature. Facility-wise, is like nothing to shout about, nothing very sexy and fancy. It's quite practical. Practical, that's a good thing. That means the maintenance would not be so costly. If it's like very fancy, very like a wow factor in terms of the facilities, right, then it will be costlier to maintain. So for this one, can see there's like not much greeneries that probably the maintenance team need to do. Greenery wise, this area on the downsides compared to the recently visited Citizen 2 and Citizen 1 is definitely at a mass market pricing, but they actually give a lot of facilities. Of course, because that one is about 800 over unit in a one single development. This is about half of that, 473. Naturally, if you have less unit, you have lower profits, and then of course lower profits converted into lesser margin to do a lot of facilities lah. So below here is really nothing fancy. Something similar to Tuan Residence. The surrounding is quite old, but if you are looking for something like close proximity to the KLCC and of course connectivity to MRT, with this price, I think there isn't much choice back then. Even today also, the closest choice you have with this kind of distance to MRT, I think one would be Esther. Esther is in Cheras. The other one would be the Birch. The Birch, which is about 600 meters away, about 6 minutes walk. Today we are visiting one of the Recar unit. So this unit is facing to the Canny Hill side. So that one should be Putra Majestic, Viva Residency. The Birch, next to the Birch is the Court 28, and then that area you can see the signature tower of New Metro Arte Montiara. Then over the other side, I think is Riverview. This one is Royal Region, Royal Domain next to it. Then this one is Jalan Ipoh, Jalan Kuching area. You can see Sunway Putra Mall over here. Then you can see there's a TRX Tower, PNB 118 Tower. And let me show, okay, kitchen cabinet is not there yet. This is the study room. They call it a study alcove. So without a door here. Then shower. This is the laundry area. This, I believe, should be the master bedroom. Master bedroom, there's a washroom over here. So standard fittings are provided. So it's a nice view with this L-shaped window panel, whereby you can also see the 4 towers, KL towers, TRX, PNB, twin towers. You can see 4 towers over here. Then the other room, the smaller room, the bedroom 2 has a better view. Because the bedroom 2, right, straight away see all the towers over here. Chances is no more blocking views because all these are landed houses, right? All landed houses over here. This is the Ibu Pejabat SENTUL, Pejabat Police. So very good view, right, for this unit. Some of the minor defects, you can see. Check over the laminate. It's like a bit came up. So just report to the developer for defects. Then minor things like these are scratches. You can also report for defects. So this is the yard area, or not the yard area, the compressor area. So minor things, right? It's kind of a bit weird of the layout because it's like slanting. You can see over here. Maybe you can see in terms of the tiles. Here is a bigger tiles and go smaller a little bit. So you can probably have a better view in terms of the floor plan. So this unit has both view, the best of both view. You can see over this side to the, I think that is Kenny Hills. That is Kenny Hills. The other side is Tutamas. Then you can see a little bit of, I think that will be Istana Negara. Then Menara TM. CIMB in KL Central. You can see next to it probably is a Hilton, right? Then that is the Menara JKR, this one, the special tower over here. The three things I like about RICA is definitely the close proximity to KLCC area. If you are working in KLCC nowadays after the lockdown has been lifted, right, the jam has been terrible. So if you live near to your work, that means you actually commute to work at a shorter time, save time, will be more productive for you as well. The second things, the most signature things is of course the MRT 2 station, which is 200 meters away only. So literally if you walk slow also it's about 2 to 3 minutes walk to MRT 2, which brings you directly to KLCC or TRX. So in the future if you work in TRX, right, just literally walk 2 to 3 minutes to the underground MRT station, then take about 5 stations to TRX. Is so much convenient. You don't even need to drive, or even you go to for entertainment or food or meet up in public car. It's just 12 to 13 minutes. So what I don't quite like is the surrounding neighboring, similarly to Tuan Residence, because of the area is too mature. When it's too mature, there's a lot of old building. So to me, it's like not a fancy, not a sexy kind of view surrounding when you are trying to enter this area. So if you are someone who actually pays more attention for connectivity, this place is for you. If you are someone who are more to aesthetics, that means the looks and the surroundings and the neighborhood, then this one may not be so suitable. So comparing this with Court 28 and the Bush, of course, in terms of distance to the MRT station, this is the nearest, literally 200 meters away. And then comparing to Tuan Residence developers give a lot of nicey designs and very heritage kind of designs. I like that kind of designs, but in terms of connectivity to MRT, RICA will definitely wins. In terms of connectivity to MRT, right, RICA will definitely have the upsides because it's very near to MRT station. So in this area, there's only like 3 new undercon developments. Court 28, which has been completed almost 2 years, and then the Birch is under construction. The pricing about 300 over thousand up to 500 over thousand. from 2-bedder up to 3-bedder. Three things I like is the distance to MRT, just opposite, only literally 2 to 3 minutes walk even if you walk slow. Second thing is the location, is like the connectivity to KL City Centre public car. So it's like rare, even if you drive, even if it's jammed lah. As of today is Saturday, I route is about 10 minutes. So let's see from Recar Residence, we try to route it to places like Surya, KLCC. How many minutes we need to go? You can see 13 minutes. So if we route to places like TRX, how far is it? For 16 minutes. So how about we route it to public car area? 12 minutes. So you can see that the distance between Recar to the important working hotspot, working population area like KLCC, KL Central, TRX, public car is merely 12 minutes to 16 minutes away. And of course, you have an advantage of like MRT stations just 200 meters away. You go down to Recar Residence, go from the guardhouse, you walk opposite and then cross 2 times like L shape, then you can get down. Probably just walk like 3 minutes, you can reach to the MRT station. So from there, you can take all the way to important places like KLCC and then TRX as well. And where TRX, you can have interchange with MRT line 1, where you can reach to places like KL Central and Bukit Bintang. So it's like really very convenient in terms of connectivity. And of course, from here to the future working hotspot, probably in KL Metropolis, right? It's just literally neighbor to public car. If here you go to public car, it's about 13 minutes. You go to KL Metropolis, it's about the same. The third thing is that the total supply in this area is quite low. The new ones like Court 28 completed 1 to 2 years ago. Then the Birch is under construction. And then of course it's this one, Recar. So there's like literally 3 newer options available. Other than that, like Putra, like Viva, like Riverview is all easily like 8 years or maybe some even more than 10 years old already. So in this area, if you prefer like very close distance to the city but not in the city and then affordable pricing, the good thing is that in this location, right, we'll have the connectivity access to MRT too, which also means when you take one station or 2 stations down to TT Wangsa, there's a multiple transit link. It's an interchange hub. That means you have MRT 2, you have KL Monorail where you can take to Bukit Bintang area, Times Square area, you have, or even KL Central area, you have this LRT, the Star Line, where you want to go to places like Sunway Putra, Sogo, Masjid Jamek. So it's like literally just one station away to an interchange hub, or even directly to KLCC or TRX. So these are the 3 things that I like about Recar. What are the things that I don't quite like, or maybe not something to fancy of, is of course the surroundings, the neighborhood, because everyone knows this area is actually quite mature, quite old already. So the surrounding has a lot of old shops, old apartments, so the view is definitely not nice at the lower level. But of course at the higher level, because due to the unblocked view, you can have KLCC view. Luckily we finished our shooting. It's raining already. Something like Tuan Residence, the Birch and Court 28, because this area is very mature, or in other words, it's quite old. So naturally, you see a lot of old shops, old township. It's not well developed, well organized. You see a lot of old apartments. So nothing fancy, nothing to shout about in terms of the neighborhood. But here, what you actually need to emphasize is the connectivity to MRT, the distance to KL City area or worker hotspot, where if you were to work in the KL worker hotspot, it is convenient for you. Or in other words, you can also rent it out because of the connectivity. Compared to Tuan, maybe Tuan doesn't have that kind of connectivity because there's no MRT. So Tuan is close to KL City, but doesn't have MRT. So Recar will have an upper hand, just 200 meters away. So Recar will also have an upper hand in terms of like the Birch and Court, because this one literally walk 200 meters, the other one is like 600 to 700 meters. Once again, thank you so much for watching our video on property reviews and property tour. If you like the content that I'm producing, please just give me 3 support. click button like, share, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, thank you so much and see you in the next video. Bye bye.